What's up, everybody? What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? Sunday fun day. Ooh, how's everybody's weekend doing? Weekend go good? Hopefully weekend went good for everybody. Went by quick. Quick is an understatement, I would say. Just hanging out. Testing a couple things. I got some... Trying to get the chat going here. If you're watching on mobile, can you hear me okay? Let me turn this music down a little bit. There. How's it sound, everybody? Sound good? Sound good, look good? Just checking a couple things. Nice. Just hanging out. Just chilling. I'm gonna answer some questions. Chat with you all. I like answering questions, so. It's one of my favorite things to do. So you got a question for me, pop it in the chat. Anything, life advice, whatever. Not picky. We're just hanging out. And I'm happy you're here with me. Let me just put it that way. Just sorting some chat things here right now. Trying to figure a couple things out. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Trying to have both chats open at the same time, but I can't on my laptop over here off to the side. It won't. It's not cooperating with me. It's being stupid. Because right now I'm multi-streaming, so I have the YouTube normal, like horizontal, and then if you're watching me vertically on shorts, that's a whole different chat. So let me pop a. Let me get a question and answer going here. There we go. So where's everybody from? Where's everybody from? Where's everybody viewing from? I always love when we have like people from like Germany and stuff. It's always like, I don't know, so cool. Yep. Nice chill Sunday. Just hanging out. I think I'm gonna play some, I don't know, just some little browser games later or something like that. If I get inspired. I might. We'll see. I should probably get that ready though. Should probably bring that up. Is the music too loud? Music okay? Let me know if it is. Hello. Where are you from? See, I can see it over here. Your name is so small. Where are you from? Are you in the US? I wonder if I can click on it. How's it going? You having a good day? I can't quite tell what your name is. Is it Elliot? I don't know. I got some symbols in there. And it's super small on my screen, so I can't really tell what it is. So I apologize. But yeah. How's it going? Hopefully your Sunday is going well. Hopefully you're having a Sunday fun day as well. That's all I got to say about that. The work week starts tomorrow. Work week starts tomorrow. We're having a really warm October here where I am, which is, I have absolutely no complaints about that because I am not a winter person. So, you know, no complaints. What's happening? Is that Ace? Is that how you say your name? Ace? It's a couple characters in there that's not showing up right, so what's happening? How you doing? What are you up to on this fine Sunday afternoon? What up, Ace? I'm good. I'm good, man. Where are you from? From the United States, or are you from somewhere away? Nice. You know what's funny? I was just talking about that. I have another person. So I usually typically stream on Thursdays at 8 p.m. my time. And I have a guy that pops on from Germany, and it's like 3 o'clock in the morning there, his time. And I always thought it's so cool. Like two weeks in a row, he's popped in. He just happened to swing in. Heck yeah. Appreciate the sub. Appreciate it. So how's Germany today? Did you have a good weekend? So pretty much we're just doing a chill stream, just hanging out, chatting with everybody, seeing, getting to know people, and answering questions and chatting about life. So if you have a question for me, any question, got something going on in your life that you, I don't know, want to run by somebody, get a little advice from or anything, shoot it in the chat. Let's talk about it. We can chop it up. That's kind of funny. I have so many people from Germany that watch. I think I don't know. It's funny. So I'm in America, East Coast America. So it's like almost 4:30 in the afternoon, getting closer to evening time. So I think that's pretty cool. In fact, I think so far the people that have are not from America have been from Germany, that have swung by a live chat and talked to me for a little while. So I thought that's pretty cool. I always enjoy that. I enjoy talking to people. I'm going to play a couple browser games here in a minute, but just want to chat with folks. How's the music volume? Music too loud? Music quiet? Too quiet? Too loud? All that stuff. Really busy because there was a market in my area and all the Grammys and Grampies walk in and it's just full. Wow, yeah. All right, cool. Music. Hey, what up? White people cringe compilation. What's your thoughts on class consciousness and dialectical materialism? Is the American working class nearing the capability for class revolt? Geez, I don't know. I think a lot of it's talk, Civil War and all that stuff. I think a lot of it's talk because Americans are lazy, because we have it so good in a lot of ways, And so I think it would take something incredibly I want to say tragic to happen, but we as a society, we would have to be so inconvenienced to actually do something about anything. Because if you think about it, say we were to have a class revolt, right? Well, life is going to get really shitty for a long time before it gets better. And I think everybody kind of knows that. And I think most people are not the revolutionary that they think they are as soon as you take away like their Starbucks and all their other little creature comforts that they have, you know? So thanks, Ace. Yeah, I appreciate it. Let's see. So next time I'm live will be Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my time. I mean, I might pop on and do this like throughout the week because this is kind of fun. But yeah, the next scheduled one is this Thursday. So yeah, I mean, I hope that'll be late for you though. But you know, if you want to stay up real late and jump on, that'd be cool. But if not, you subscribe, turn the notifications on and whatever. And this week, if I jump on during the daytime, you should get the notification. So White People Cringe compilation. I think in 20 or 30 more years, when workers can no longer even afford the products they create, class consciousness will be more widely realized. Yeah, no, I agree. But here's the thing. 20 to 30 years, what's AI going to do to everything? You know, like most people may not have a job at all. And that's crazy. And I think we have, well, some people anyways, have a little bit of like a hope that the AI will be used so that we have this like utopia where it's like, hey, nobody has to work or whatever. I just don't think as humans that's how we handle anything, you know? So like I'm a proponent of AI. I think AI is, you know, it's game changing for sure. And I hope overall it improves the world. But the whole job thing and employment, that's a concern for sure. That's a concern for sure. And I think it has to get to a point where like, you know, because right now companies and stuff are using AI to like make things more efficient and require less workers so that they make more money, right? But eventually, when they don't need any workers at all and they don't have to pay anybody anything, like, I guess they would have to realize that people need some money in order to buy whatever product they're making, you know? So I don't know. It's going to definitely be really crazy. Mass automation of jobs will also be a big leap for actualization of the... Sorry, it's super small. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, I don't see very well. I need glasses and I don't know how to blow up the text on my screen so I can like actually read it. Yeah, no, it's gonna be... I don't know how old you are, but I'm 42. So it's definitely going to be... this change is definitely going to happen in my lifetime and probably going to happen in your lifetime too, where we go from one, you know, how life is now to whatever this like next version of life is. Ace, your dad makes YouTube and TikTok and Twitch. His name is... All right. Oh, yeah. Cool. Yeah. So he has a YouTube channel. What does he cover for content? White People Cringe compilation. Do you also have a YouTube channel? Because that sounds like a YouTube channel name, you know? Ace, your dad's a soldier, huh? That's cool. I'm curious, White People Cringe compilation. How old are you? I'm just curious. So far, everybody who's popped on that is from Germany is really nice as well, Ace. And they always seem to think I'm nice too, which is, you know, it goes a long way. Flattery goes a long way. For sure. He is cool. And one time my dad picked me up with uniform. Oh yeah, and military trick. That's cool. What does he play for games? He makes game content. See, I'm a gamer, but I'm not good enough for anybody to want to watch me play. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times people want to watch people that are good play, and like I'm just average, you know. You thought I was 32? Yeah, I mean, I was at one point. I'm actually turning 43 in December, so I'm very close to 43. I'm closer to 43 than I am to 42, that's for sure. Yeah, what type of games does he play? Is he playing the new Battlefield? All right, yeah. Horror games, huh? Like, excuse me, isn't it like phasmophobia, phasophobia, something like that? I don't know. I know it's a pretty popular like VR game that people are streaming. But yeah, Battlefield 6 is like everybody's talking about that right now. That's the hotness right now. Switch the music over to a little something more chill. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. That's awesome. You know, growing up, like, well, since my age, you know, I was kind of like one of the first generations to game and stuff like that. So, like, my dad's obviously older than me, so he didn't game or anything like that, and he never even showed an interest in it either. You know, I tried to get him to play a couple times with me, and it just wasn't something. It wasn't really something he wanted to do. So, but it would. That's a cool like. Excuse me. That's a cool like thing that you both share together. You know what I mean? Like, you guys can bond over that. That's pretty. That's pretty cool. It's pretty special. Yeah, you'll definitely have to go to my YouTube channel and check out some of my playlists and stuff like that, because like I have like a lot of you know, life advice videos and stuff like that on there for you to, you know, I think you'd enjoy them. So hey, have your dad check it out too. He can always subscribe and listen to my advice as well. So, you know, you guys can bond. You guys can bond over subscribing to my channel. I think that sounds great. But I might be a little biased. I have this one game that I want to play. It's actually like kind of surprisingly addicting. Let's see. Do. Let me switch something up here. Yeah, it is a young. Yeah, all right, young family. Nice. Yeah. That's cool. Are you still like in university or, you know, anything like that over there? Let's see if we can play this game. This is like a silly little game, but it's actually quite a bit of fun. Oh, okay, cool. So you're both soldiers in the German army, correct? I think that's cool. You guys both. Yeah, that's cool. Did you get into it because he was already in, you know, because he was already in the military and you're like, I'll just do, you know, I'll do what he does? Also, like a lot of military families in the US at least like travel around a lot, you know? Is that something like when you were growing up, did you have to like bounce all around to different places or you know, was it pretty much just, you know, I don't know, normal life? Yeah. Yeah, when I was younger too, I kind of thought about like, you know, joining the military and what that would be like and stuff. But I didn't end up doing that. Obviously way too old for that now, but back then it would have been cool. Definitely would have made life different for me now though, you know? Yeah, okay. Yeah. So yeah, that was kind of hard then. So what was it like? What was it like not seeing him very often? You know what I mean? Like, was that tough? I could see it being tough. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it'll make you feel any better, but you know, my dad was not in the military and I still didn't really see him very much. So, you know, like it's just one of those things. But it's difficult, especially as a boy growing up when you either don't have a father figure or your father figure is not around much. You know what I mean? And it's not like I'm not saying anything about moms, but I really feel like men need to raise boys to grow up to be good men, you know? You saying he was gone one time for 4 years? Is that what you're saying? That's crazy. 4 years is a long time. So did he get deployed somewhere? Is that why he was gone for 4 years? That seems like a long deployment, though. Long time. Long time. Was it also, too, like, how old were you when he had to go away for 4 years? Because that definitely makes a difference, too, you know? Yeah, no, I hear you. It is tough. 4 years is a long time. 4 years is a long time. But you could think of it this way. Some people haven't talked to their dad. Well, some people don't even know who their dad is. You know what I mean? So imagine going your whole life and not having a dad. That's, you know, but you know, that's not to take anything away from you though, because it's all relative to everybody's struggle. You know what I mean? Like, because there's always somebody out there that has it worse. You know, like you're saying that was very tough for you to not see your dad for 4 years, and somebody out there could be like, well, I never even met my dad, and it's like, yeah, okay, but that doesn't take away the struggle that you went through, you know? Yeah, so you're in like you're in your teenage years, which is definitely like an important time of your life when a father figure can have a big impact on a kid's life. For sure. Especially like as a teenage boy, that's kind of like when that's kind of like when we can get into quite a bit of trouble. You know what I mean? Like we can start acting out a little bit and like pushing boundaries and whatnot. And yeah, you know, and sometimes it takes a strong father figure to kind of keep us in line. Yeah. That's well, I mean, you know what? That's what's important now though is that he is around and you guys are part of each other's lives and you have things to bond over now and you know what I mean? So it's like is he retired now or is he still in the military? Let's see. Oh, I could have done that one better. Um, are your sisters older than you or younger than you? Because that might play into why they're not as attached to him, you know? Because I definitely could see like I could see depending on when he had to go away for that long and only seeing him 2 times a month and stuff like that. I could see depending on how old they were, like when all of that happened, how that could change how much they've bonded with him. So they were younger than when he was gone. Yeah. Yeah, that can be tough. Also, I don't know, like, you know, sometimes sometimes military dads are a little bit of a hard ass, you know what I mean? And strong masculine energy, and sometimes it doesn't mix well with girls, you know? Or a stranger. Yeah. That's tough. Do they live near you guys still? Do they come over for like holidays and whatnot? Yeah, that's good. That's good. What I could say with the advice there, if I could give you some advice, I know you're not asking for my advice, but I'm older than you, so I feel like I've lived through some things. My advice would be and I know you're close with your dad and you love him very much, I would say don't let your relationship with your dad get in the way of having a relationship with your sisters, because there's gonna be a time in your life where parents pass away eventually, and it's going to be you and your sisters left. So even though they don't like your dad and you do like your dad and you love your dad, don't let that cause like issues between you and your sisters over the years. Let them have their relationship with your dad and you have your relationship with your dad, and it's fine if it's not the same, That would be my advice to you. Because it's really easy to want to pick sides. I think it's just like human nature to want to pick sides, Yeah. So you have like a pretty decent sized family, which is nice, because some people don't have that. You know what I mean? Like you have sisters and cousins and whatnot. So that's really nice. And I know family can have their issues and whatnot, but like having a big family can be a blessing as long as everybody realizes that you just have to work through some shit sometimes. Yeah. And you're single? Yeah. There's nothing wrong with being single. There's nothing wrong with being single. It's it's something that like I think a lot of times people feel like they need to find somebody just so that they're not alone. But then they just end up picking anybody, and then their relationship doesn't work out, obviously. And then they kind of feel like a little bit bitter towards like women or whatever. And I think staying single in your 20s honestly is not a bad idea until you know what you want. And most importantly, I feel like girls are crazy until like they're 30. So, don't even bother. Yeah. Jukebox Jim, what you got, man? Lay it out. We're just kind of going into relationship stuff. So yeah, Ace, if your family never fights, then that's pretty impressive for sure. But yeah, my one thing of advice would be, if your sisters have a big blowout fight one day or whatever, big blowout fight, want nothing to do with your dad anymore, don't pick sides. be there for them, be there for your dad. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's natural for people to want to like get people on their side. And if that happens, you can just say, hey, like, I'm staying out of it. Like, I have a good relationship with you and I have a good relationship with dad. So, you know, leave me out of it. So Jim, he says, I'm in a relationship with a girl and I am thinking about taking it to the next level. Like, if you get what I mean. How old are you, Jim? That'll give me like a little bit of context. $28. Okay. How long you guys been dating for? Oh, I fucked that one up. Yeah. Yeah, Ace. Death can be very difficult. Be very, very difficult. If I'm understanding that correctly. Yeah, death can be very difficult. And it can absolutely change people, and it can change their outlook on life too, you know? And it can how do I want to say it? It can make people angry. And a lot of times it takes a lot of patience to like sort of cover that anger. And on some days, we all have less patience than other days. And when that happens, that anger can bubble up easier. Jim, you've been dating this is it a girl, I'm assuming? Yeah. You've been dating this girl for 11 years. So I take it you're thinking about asking her to marry you. Do you live together currently? Okay. How long have you lived together? Sorry for all the questions, but I got to get a little I got a little backstory here. How long have you guys lived together? Okay. 2.5 years. And how has that been? Like smooth? Because it's like a little bit of a peek at the rest of your life, but not really. And we can talk about that in a few minutes. Okay. Best years of your life. Okay. Well, why do you want to get married? Like, as in, why do you feel you need to get married? What do you think will change? You know, like that type of thing. Like, what's the reasoning for getting married versus just keeping going the way things are now? Oof. I don't have very much life on this guy. I need to get some more HP on this guy. HP is a little low. And the boss round's coming up here in a minute, and they always like chunk you. Ooh, boy. It's getting... Ugh. I don't... Nope. Oh, no. Nope, there it is. I should have gotten more life earlier in the rounds. So... It might. Jim, it might. And I hate to be the pessimist, but probably not. Probably not in the way that you think. Meaning, a lot of times people think that, but man, something happens sometimes, not all the time. I'm going to talk generally here, okay? So it's not this way all the time. But something happens to the way that people treat each other when they feel like the other person can't leave. It's like, ooh, we signed that contract. Now I can completely gain as much weight as I want and not take care of myself anymore and stop doing these nice things for each other and all that stuff. It's like once the dating stops and somebody feels like that you are obligated to stay with them, a lot of times that spark kind of goes away. And again, maybe not, you know? You guys have been together a long time. 11 years is a long time, especially for your age. Now, so let's see. So 28. So you were like kind of fresh out of high school when you guys got together. Is that right? When you first started dating, was it like kind of like right out of high school? Ah, messed that one up. Yeah. Okay. So, how many other serious relationships have you guys had? Because sometimes what can happen to the high school sweethearts is once you get married and have kids, sometimes women feel like they missed out on something, you know? And they get restless. And that can sometimes lead to problems. Wait, hold on. Jim, you guys have been together for 11 years and you don't know how many serious relationships she's had? I mean, if you guys dated right out of high school, it's hard to say. It's hard to call any of high school relationships serious relationships, anyways. You know what I mean? So it sounds kind of like, no problem, Ace. Welcome back. I think that would be like my number one, like, kind of concern is like, how do you know that she's the one if you've never dated anybody else? And kind of the same thing for her. Now, think of it this way. It's a legit question. How do you know that she's the one if you've never dated anybody else? But now flip it and say, how is she gonna know that you're the one if she has never dated anybody else? You can only answer the question for you. So do you think that will be a problem for her 10 years from now? After you've had kids and bought a house and now she wants a divorce and wants to take half your stuff? You know, like, that would be a concern for me. Ace, I just saw that you were saying basically like your dad went through some loss, and I was just saying that loss can change people and it can make people angry, and sometimes on hard days that anger bubbles up easier, and you know, it's just try to have as much patience for him as possible. It's kind of like on days when, you know, everybody, when they're like tired on certain days, can be a little bit more irritable, you know? Well, it's kind of like that. That irritability is like always bubbling under the surface. Yeah, no problem, Jim. So my next actual scheduled stream is this Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I may jump on, like, you know, during the day sometime to do one of these random streams. So yeah, hope, like, you know, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so when I go live, you'll know. And you know, let me know how it goes. Like, if you pop the question, you know, let me know. See you, Jim. Oh, okay. Oh, so Ace, your dad's friend died really recently then. I didn't know if this was something that happened like during that 4-year military thing, you know what I mean? So this happened recently. Ah. That worked out better than I thought it was going to. Oh, so your dad lost somebody and your best friend passed away recently? So you've had a lot of death in the family lately, huh? Oh, I fucked that up. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, how are you holding up? Were you close to this person that passed away in your life? That's rough. That's definitely rough. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, that is unfortunately, man. Young men struggle. Young men in general are struggling right now. You know, they're struggling right now. And it's hard for me to know exactly like what it's like in Germany, but in America, like, yeah, we're just young men. I can't even call myself young anymore, but men in general are struggling, but young men are definitely struggling. Like young men in America are struggling because they lack purpose. There's nothing, and I'm not like, you gotta find purpose. What I'm saying is like, there just isn't obvious purpose for a lot of younger men. And then men my age, most of us have already been through the get married, have kids, get divorced, start all over again phase, you know? And that really ruins a lot of men too. I feel like a lot of men around like 35 to like 45, maybe even 50 are like hitting that stage in life where I call like the great reset. And it's when they have their divorce, have to go through the custody battles, lose their house, have to restart, you know? And man, sometimes it's just like sometimes there's not a lot of evidence that life is worth living for a lot of men. You know, they got to like look hard for it, which is, it's sad, you know? Your mom said that? Yeah, I don't know why your mom would say that. That doesn't even, I don't know why she would say that. That doesn't even seem logical, you know? And also, everybody grieves their own way. So just take your time and be nice to yourself. You know what I mean? Like, give yourself some grace, you know? Be patient with yourself, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because you're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. You're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days, and sometimes it's gonna feel like you didn't make any progress at all, you know? Kind of similar to the way that a breakup feels, to be honest. Yeah. So like what is like in Germany, what's going on? Like what's the biggest issue? Let's just talk men, because this channel's kind of about advice for men and stuff. So in Germany, what would you say the number one issue in Germany is for men right now? Like what are they facing? I do not have a wife or kids. I have a girlfriend. I decided not to do I decided not to do kids, you know? And There's a whole bunch of reasons for that it just kind of happened, I guess. If I was to do it again, I still don't know if I would have kids, because chances are I would have to go through this custody thing, because no one stays married anymore today. So it would be tough. If I knew I was going to like be happily married for the rest of my life and stay with the person that I had kids with, then probably if I were to do it again, I would have kids. But I don't know. You know, I don't know. Kind of hard. It's tough. I keep looking down over here because I have a laptop with the chat on it. So I look at, because I'm playing this game right now, so I look at the game right now. But then when I go to read chat, I got to look over there. I think I want to get another monitor, but I don't have anywhere for it really to go, because like right over here on this side is like I have a fish tank. So it can't go there. And then over here, I don't know, but I need another monitor. I need like another way to see what's going on. Ooh, that was a good one. Hell yeah. Hell yes. That was a good one. Yeah, Ace, so I don't know if you heard my question or not, but what in Germany, like what are men facing for problems, you know, like employment, you know, whatever, you know, like what's going on? What is everybody's struggle over there? Because I only know from America, you know? God, I need more HP in this one too. I keep forgetting. I keep building like these glass cannon builds and then end up getting smoked. Because it kind of tricks you. Like the last like 2 waves are when enemies start kind of like really chunking you. Before then, you just like walk through everybody, and then you don't realize like, oh, I need to be more tanky until like the very end, and then you fail the round. I think that was probably a mistake. See? Oh god. Oh, I don't have any lifesteal either. Dang. All right. Okay. I need lifesteal and health. I might already be cooked. We'll see. I might already be cooked on this one. All right. There's a little lifesteal, but that's not a lot. I don't think I'm gonna survive this. Ooh. All right. That was decent. Our problem is we can't look too tough, because when you are, then you can't go to the gym or something because of all the girls. Oh, I see. If you look too tough, so you're all right. So men in Germany are struggling right now because if they look too tough, too many women throw themselves at them. Is that what you're saying, Ace? If so, that sounds super tough. That sounds like, man, super tough problem to have over there. Just too many women. Oh yeah, there we go. I know like the UK and you know Britain and all those places are struggling with immigration. Is that something that's affecting young men over in Germany? Oh, I'm not going to survive. I don't think I'm going to survive. Ugh. Oh god. Oh, there it is. See? Told you. The 13th and the 14th wave out of 15 is where you get dunked on. So next time, I'm not going glass cannon. I'm going to pick all the health stuff in the beginning. Because I've learned my lesson. Probably not really, but... What do we got here? Oh, can I just like filter? Okay. Okay. What is this? Three, 4, 10. 3, 4. Okay. All right, we'll try that one. Cool. Evasion, crit chance, 100% every 10th attack. What does this one do? 100% every 10. 10, 4, 6, 20. What the fuck is the difference? I don't know. That's like exactly the same thing. All right. Whatever. It's just like one of these little YouTube playable games, this little browser game. It's kind of cool. Like this, like it doesn't take me much thought, so I can play it on stream and still like chat with people. And it kind of gives people something to look at while we're talking, you know? So the way it works is there's each like level, I guess, there's like 15 waves. And in between each wave, you get to pick like some stat buffs and stuff like that. And I keep going the glass cannon route, and then I get dunked on the last, 2 waves or whatever. I'm assuming this will pay off. There we go. Okay, good. Yeah, just like silly little games. Okay, now this is typically where I do not pick some health, so I'm gonna go health. I'm gonna go tanky on this build. Every chance I get, if I can pick something that either gives me health or defense, I'm gonna do that. And then all the other times, then I'll pick, offensive stuff. But yeah, just fun, just silly, If I have wife or kids, is that what you're talking about? That question? I do not have wife or kids. I have a girlfriend. No kids for me this time around, Maybe next playthrough. Maybe next time I spawn, I'll have kids. Not bad. No, I don't see the long text. Copy and paste it, send it again. I don't see it. Didn't show up. All right, 50 health or reduce damage by 20%. Ooh, let's do reduce damage. Like I said, we're going tanky. That was a fail. I got sidetracked. That was dumb. That was dumb. Yeah. I don't see a longer one. You have to send me it again. Elf. God, my neighbor's kids are like being heathens outside, just screaming and being little bastards. Ooh, I don't really like any of these. We're gonna go free. Oh, that wasn't worth it. No, I don't see it. I don't see it, Ace. Lifesteal. I always choose lifesteal when I see it. So good. So good. Nice. Nice. Just copy and paste it in again, Ace, to see if it goes through this time. Maybe there's like a little glitch in the system or something. Oh, I'm not gonna survive this one either, I can tell. Damn. It's already a rough start. Oh, man. Oh, I needed 2 more to break through that. God, that sucks. Damn. I don't know what that means in German, but it's your crush. Yeah, I don't know what that means in German. So was it a good text or a bad text from this crush you have? Oh. I just figured something out. Oh, wow, that's huge. I don't know why I didn't think of this, but I just figured out how to increase the size of the chat so I don't have to keep leaning over to read it. Oh, that's big. I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier. It's pretty silly, but still game changing. So yeah, Ace, was that a good text or a bad text from your crush? Because I don't know what it says. I mean, I don't speak German, so. You know, I took 4 years of German in high school. and I literally know nothing except the name for the elbow, Ellenbogen. Ooh, that heel was huge. That heel was huge. Nice. That was solid. Solid. I'm the best YouTube Playables player in the world. As I probably am going to get smoked these last two. These last two rounds. These last two waves. So the text said, "Hey Ace, I think." I want to make sure I could read this. "Hey Ace, I think you're really cute and wanted to ask you if you wanted to come to my house, if you know what I mean." That's what she texted. I wonder if maybe the first time you typed that in, if it got blocked out because of like some language stuff, and that's why I didn't see it. But I mean, you know, if she's your crush, not saying it would be a bad idea. Could be a fun Sunday evening. Oh, I don't know if I want to heal. I think that was a bad idea. Oh, no. Oh, no. God damn it. I take it back. I'm not the best YouTube Playables streamer. God damn. I went super tanky on that one, too. I think I should have taken the heel at the end. But, I don't know. Well, Ace, she's your crush. But do you think you would date her? Or just have fun? Because you probably should figure that out before you decide to go over there or not. Because if not, if you wouldn't date and you would just looking for some fun, then you just got to be upfront with her about that before, you know. That's the right thing to do. You could say, "Hey, listen, I'm up for some adult fun, but I'm not looking for a relationship. If you want that, let me know." Like that type of stuff. You always want to be upfront and honest. And you'd be surprised how many girls still say yeah. Now, whether they think they're going to convince you to date them later, that's maybe what they're going for, but that's on them. As long as you're honest and upfront, it is what it is. So she has a crush on you for like 4 years. All right. Have fun. Have fun. Be safe. Have fun. Be safe. See ya. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. It was fun talking to you. It's always fun talking and getting to know people. I'd be excited too. Oh, I messed up. I did not mean to actually push the button. The Adventures of Ace. The German Playboy. Oh. Oh. Oh, that was horrible. That was horrible. My God, I can't type. How's everybody else doing? Our German friend went to have a booty call. I wish him the best of luck. What's everybody else up to? Ask me anything you'd like. If you want advice from a stranger on the internet, I promise it's going to be good advice. But just know that it is from a random person on the internet. Could be the best advice you've ever had, though. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner. I kind of forgot about it. Kinda forgot about it. I hate, oh man, I hate when they do this to me. The lifesteal is legit. The ricochet +1 bounce is also legit, but I feel like it's better once I have some lifesteal, which I don't have any yet. So I think I have to do lifesteal now and then hope that that pops back up later. It's always like the first 10 waves that are like super easy, and then all of a sudden it jumps up and starts slapping you. That was a good haul. Ooh, okay, +1. It's probably better than the bounce at first anyways. I'll take it. I'll take it. What should I get for dinner, guys? I'm getting hungry. Getting real hungry. Go with the freebie. Oh yeah. All right. Oh, I'm amazing. Totally planned that. That was all on purpose. All on purpose. I knew that was going to happen. I planned it. Hey, there's the ricochet, but it always tempts me. Oh, it always tempts me with the health. I'm going with it. Going with it. Boing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, so I'll get a little tankiness here, but see, this is when they start clapping you though, because it's after the wave 10. So you think you're doing good. You're like, oh yeah, I'm just cutting through these guys, not picking up any of the defensive stuff, and then you get into these higher waves, and all of a sudden you're like, fuck. Nice. That was actually a good one. Life steal, yes, please. See? Look at that. Fucking chunk me. I think this is a mistake. Yeah, I knew it. I can sort of tell, like I've played it a little bit enough to know when those mystery ones are probably not going to be that great. And I also know wave 13 out of 15 that I should pick this heal and go into the last 2 waves as healthy as possible. Here we go. Here we go. Yoink. Oh! I fucked that up. Ah, damn it. It's all right. Wasn't that much of an extra bonus. Every ball counts, though. Okay. 40% chance to attack. I think that'll help with... God. Oh my God, they hit so hard. Fuck. That's so annoying. It's so annoying. Damn it. What is this? Ooh. Extra skill select chance, 9%. 9%. Extra skill select chance, 9%. Base hero XP plus 20. Oh, skill discounts. Fuck it, we'll see how this is. We'll equip it and see. It's probably not as great as it seems, because those are pretty low percentages. What's up, 7-Eleven? How's it going? What are you up to on this fine Sunday evening? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, give it to me. Where are you from, 7-Eleven? Go with the health, since that's what killed me last time. Okay, let's see. Yoink. Not bad. Not bad. Where's everybody from? I always like hearing where people are from. I think it's like one of the super cool things about the internet that's never gotten old over the years. I was just talking to somebody from Germany. Like that's pretty cool. Let's do this. That worked out very well. I'm happy with that. Ew, none of these are good. Crit chance is alright, I guess. 20% chance. It's not bad. Sweet. Hell yeah. Okay, health or armor? Health or armor? Max health 50%. Armor 23. We'll go health. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Extra attacks are nice. Extra attacks are nice, especially when I get like either the ricochet or the extra projectile. Then the extra chance kind of really kicks in. All right, here we go. Sweet. Worked out pretty good. Oh, here we go. So normally I would take this like the health thing, but this starting with the extra ball is actually really like helps afford better skills. Oop, got a little spillage there. We'll go with the armor because I did the health last time. I know armor must do, obviously it does something. It mitigates some damage, but I don't know like how much 45 armor, you know, I don't really know like how much that actually helps you. I'm sure it helps you some, I just don't know how much. So it's hard to pick it over health sometimes because I don't freaking know. That one wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, get the health anyways. I need the extra projectile and I need some life. I need some life steal. That's what I really need. That's what I really need in my life. Baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. All right. So the ricochet bounce is pretty decent. I'll take that one. It's not as good as the extra projectile or the extra hit, but it still helps. It really comes into play when I have more life steal, which I really wish I had. I bet this is like a 2. Oh, a 3. Damn. I mean, this is all right. Like, the enemy misses you 20%. Like, so that's like, I guess it's probably like the best. Better than armor, because even if you have like plus 40 armor or whatever, a miss is a miss. There's zero damage coming through. This is when the waves start getting harder, though. Pisses me off. Oh. Wow. That was sweet. That was sweet. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. All right, there we go. That's that projectile that we're talking about. I'll take it. Also, towards the end of the like wave 13 and 14, like the enemies hit like 8 times. It's very misleading. Oh, fail. Fail. Okay. Don't care about that at this point. Need more of that. I need lifesteal. That's what I really need. I need a way to get the health back, you know, in between waves. And unfortunately, it doesn't happen very often. Fuck. Reduce damage. I don't think that reducing damage by 20% is going to make me survive this next wave, to be honest. I have 2 waves to actually get through. Damn. Maybe. We'll try it. We'll try it. Ooh, that miss was clutch. Oh shit. Oh. Oh my god. I need a heal. Now I need a heal. Dang. Dang. This is gonna be brutal. I don't think I'm gonna make it through the next wave. I mean, unless I get like 100% heal on my next like skill option here. I mean, there's some life steal, but he's gonna chunk me in one hit. So I think I have to. Oh, that's fucking brutal. Oh, it's brutal. It's so brutal. Dang. I mean, that's it. Like, there's, I don't. We'll go with this crit chance thing, but that's that. Yep. 825. It hit for 825. Jesus. I do feel like this is one of those games where it would be like, if this was at a if this was at an arcade, you'd just be like putting in quarters. Oh, okay. Oh, what is this? Extra. Wow. Okay. So then we'll go to the armor. And we don't really care about this. We wanted that extra skill chance, but since we get it with the other one, we'll go back to this. We'll equip that bad boy. For whatever reason, even with the upgrades to things, I never really notice a difference. All right, this is the last one. I'm going to play this one more time. I really just want to know what this weapon does. Ooh, okay. This could be it. Because I might be ball rich after this. Might be big ballin'. Okay. So I thought I was supposed to like start with 30 balls. I don't understand that part. Maybe it's just the first one. I feel like I gotta read it again. I feel like I gotta read that item again. Maybe it was just like the first wave, you know? What if there's like if there's like a not an instruction booklet like back in the day, but how do I know what armor does? I want to know what armor does. Because that'll help me figure out if I want to switch to, like, if I want to pick armor or health. You know what I mean? Like right now, I don't know. I don't really know what does what. There we go. There we go. Almost always pick lifesteal. Boing. It's a lot of balls. Lot of balls. So we're gonna do double, or we're gonna do the reduced damage because the other one sucked ass. What's my favorite animal? You know what? I feel like that has not been something I have been asked for a long time. And I feel like it's like gonna be such a generic like answer, but I think tigers are pretty fucking cool. Either that or like a leopard, maybe. You know what I mean? Like those are pretty cool too. Wonder why I don't see that in the chat over here. Oh, I wonder. What's your favorite animal? Yeah, what's your favorite animal? That's a great question. I haven't thought of that in a long time. Long time. I feel like this is gonna make it worth it if I do this right here. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Boyan? Is that how you pronounce it? Boyan? Forgive me if it's not. Yeah. Okay, so here's the, like, again, like, I don't, what's the difference? Max health 20% or armor plus 23? Like, what does armor do? They're both free. I always pick health, so I'm gonna do armor and just see if it actually makes a difference. See if it does anything. Do this. What's everybody else up to? Give me a deep question. Let me know what's really going on in your life. Ask me for some advice. I will give you the best advice that you've ever had. 100%. Guarantee. 100% guarantee I will give you the best advice you've ever had. And if not, well, I'll just log off. Oh yeah, I remember this one. That was sweet. Ooh, baby, baby. After a kill, attack once more. Ricochet, +1 bounce. We're gonna go with the attack one more time. Because I think probably the ricochet like does like half damage on the bounce, and the attack one more time thing does full damage on the second attack. Just seems like the way to go. Just seems like the right thing to do, you know? Just seems like the right thing to do. Always. That bonus projectile, baby. That bonus projectile, baby. Hell yeah, brother. That bonus projectile, baby. You know what I mean? It's all about that bonus projectile. That was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. I should have done this. That was dumb. Need some more attack. Because after wave 10, things start getting a little more difficult. I think I've been on this level or whatever you want to call it for a while, sadly. Sadly. Get that extra health. Fury? The hell was that? I don't remember anything giving me anything called Fury. Look at all them balls. Look at that. Look at that. I'm balling. Balling out. Ooh, yeah. More lifesteal. The more lifesteal, the better. Is what it seems like anyways, because there's no other way besides getting absolutely lucky in between the waves to get your health back. I guess there's some gear that will give you a little bit of health, but still, you know. I'm going to end that Q&A. End that Q&A. There we go. Cool. Yeah. Ask me whatever in the chat. I like talking while I play these games. This game does not take very much brain power, so, you know. It's probably the last one, and then I'm going to go get some food. Figure out what I'm going to eat. Ooh, I'll take that. Get wrecked. Ooh, I don't know. This might be it. This might be it. I might win this time. I'm going into it pretty healthy. I'm looking pretty healthy. Let's just do raw damage. Ooh, that miss. That miss, though. No, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Here's the problem, though. This boss guy... Oh, that's right. No, I'm not going to make it. Nah, there's no way. There's no way. I forgot this was like a 2-stage thing. Dang, I thought for sure. Fuck, I thought for sure. I was looking so thick, so healthy, you know? Damn. Damn. All right, let me read this. Extra 30 balls on the chapter start. Plus 30 balls after wave. Extra skill. Extra 50 balls after wave. Based. I don't really know what this is. Is this like the levels? You know what I mean? What it like, you know, do I get all of these? And then why do I get 2 of these? Could I disenchant or something? I don't know. Oh, okay. This is showing up now. I see. So I don't have any of this unlocked yet. Okay. Got it. Got it. Very cool. Very cool. Fun little game. I was just kind of killing some time. I had nothing else going on, you know, so I figured I'd kill a little time and chat with some folks, and then yeah. Cool. All right, yeah, so the next official stream is going to be Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a little bit more structured than this. I don't just like hop on and play games. I might play some games, but usually we have some topics to kind of discuss, and I film a couple other YouTube videos while I'm on and I'm live. But this is fun, so I don't know, maybe like a couple days during the week and leading up to Thursday, I'll jump on and play some games and shoot the shit with people. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Check out my longer videos, because like I actually have a YouTube channel. We're getting fairly close to 2,000 subscribers now. I think we're at like 1,600 or something like that. But yeah, check out the videos over there. Some of the longer format videos, we kind of have some in-depth stuff. You know, we talk about some grown-up stuff, not just games. So, all right. Thank you so much for watching. I will definitely catch you guys Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.